let them bloopers go sometimes. Bing bang bang. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Let me hip y'all up to something, right? When you're not black and you do a crime, it's like a whole total different thing in the media, right? So we got a knife wielding maniac goes on an unprovoked NYC stabbing spree, leaving two men dead and one woman in critical condition. What does this guy look like? Here he goes.
So that's a
That's
mass
he.
killing, then, right? I mean,
Huh?
it's not a mass shooting, but it's still a mass killing.
It's a mass killing. Yes, it is. Ramon Rivera.
Oh, he definitely is from over the border.
Ramon Rivera, 51. It's the person
He
identified.
ain't never been 51.
Nope, he skipped from 40 to 62 right away.
I promise you.
He just turned 62, matter of fact. Like they're lying on all the ages. But anyway, it goes on to say that this guy here, and you know, like watch all the splainage though. Blood covered a lunatic toting two knife trekking across Manhattan in a savage broad daylight stabbing spree that left two men dead and a woman clinging to life. Monday, cops say the sick suspect stabber, a mentally ill homeless man. How you know he mentally ill? How you knows that?
Well, how he go from? Well, I'm just saying, he's a maniac.
Yep.
What? I thought he was a maniac, though. What happened to him being the maniac? We're
No,
done
he's
with
mentally
that.
ill.
The bloodbath. It's not a bloodbath no more because he's
Nope.
mentally ill. We
Nope.
it's done, right?
It's done. Nope. Forget about that. He's mentally ill. With at least 8 past arrests in New York City alone, was stopped by a hero cop thanks to the help of a good Samaritan, including the cab driver and a British touristman, said the NYPD
So
chef.
are you,
A
so
chief.
are you guys mentally ill too that are where y'all keep arresting them and you keep letting them out? So when did you discover he was mentally ill? Because it's been 8 times at least. So which none of the 8 times y'all was like he was mentally ill. So now this being the ninth time, you're like he's sick and he's mentally ill. We finally realized that on his ninth arrest.
Yeah, finally. Ramon Rivera, 51, was identified by sources of police of interest in custody, seen on a long beard and unwearly hair in his grisly mugshot obtained by the Post. Police have no other suspect in the spite of the no other suspect in the spat of unprovoked random attacks, said Mayor Eric Adams during a morning briefing. And I quote, "Today we have three innocent New Yorkers just going about their lives who were victims of a terrible assault," he said. "It is a clear example of criminal justice system, mental health system that continue to fail New Yorkers." Ain't you the mayor though?
I promise you. So who's supposed to fix this then, brother?
Ain't you like the top commander in chief or something like that? Ain't that you?
So
I
so now
mean,
so now we just got a problem with it now though on the Mexicano side of the game. But if a brother had just been shot, killed, or maimed, no, ain't nothing wrong. We're just the cops out here, the NYPD, they're doing a great job and they're just trying to protect all the New Yorkers out
and
here.
he's inherently violent. Surveillance footage obtained by the Post shows a bearded man matching Riviera's description, pulling a long knife out of his sweatshirt pocket as he stood outside the West 19th Street building in Chelsea, roughly 20 minutes before the police said that his first attack in this deadly spree. Uh, the hours-long frenzy stretched from Chelsea and Crosstown to East River and left 36-year-old construction worker and 68-year-old man who was fishing dead, Kenny said.
Well,
Dang.
why you don't look homeless down in the pit? Hold on, cuz. Scroll down. Don't be showing the dude looking all crazy, P. All right, we want to show that man right there. See, that's what he was really looking like. They want you to believe that this dude is all disheveled and he was homeless and look at him, he mentally ill. Do he look mentally ill right there with
He
his
looked
shirt on? The shirt
he
say king.
he looked like he got a fresh immigrant debit card in his pocket right
I
now.
swear to you. I
He
swear
got
to you.
$6,000 in food stamps and 5 grand on him right now.
I'm talking about right now in cash in that backpack.
And he's not homeless or nothing like that. Guess what he's doing?
Do he look homeless to you?
Nope. And guess what? Guess what they ain't telling you? What the color of the people was he killed?
Boom. Black.
I don't know. I think they white peoples. Hold
Why
on,
ain't
let's
they
check.
going so hard? Why are they giving them out with the mental illness?
Because they don't. But
They
you're
would
right
love
though.
it
When
if
it
it was one of the immigrants that killed the whiteys, right?
right, right,
We
right,
got
right.
that. He out here killing whiteys. We can't have that. He's killing our brethrens now. That's what we said. You got a problem in New York with the immigrants everywhere else. I'm
All
saying they had
right,
to
hold
be
on, hold on.
black.
There you go, right there. So he calmly puts his sweater on.
Calmly puts his sweater on. Not looking homeless at all. Look like the newest jeans on. Kicks looking very new. Got the skull cap on. Looking fresh to death.
Putting the gloves on.
The do
Nice pair of
dirties
gloves you got there. Those
look
look like
padded and everything.
cyber tech racing gloves.
With the fingerprints on the tips. You can use the
Gore-Tex.
cell
They got
phone.
Gore-Tex. Okay. Pulls out the knife. Okay. Puts the knife in his looks pretty sane and unhome. Don't look like the mental illness to me. Look,
At
putting the
all.
knife in there carefully as not to stab himself.
Very careful.
Make sure it's easily accessible. Okay. Yep. Yep. I got it.
Not to injure oneself. Taking his time.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Doesn't look to be in a hurry.
Yep. And now let me go handle my business. Yeah, that didn't look crazy at all to me, peeps.
20.
Didn't it looks pretty premeditated to me.
Ish.
Looks
And
like
they like being stabbed and people walking by. It seemed
yeah.
like he went specifically to go stabbing some Negroes.
Yeah, okay, I'll probably give you that too because I want to.
What
Let me
was their
see. Okay,
names? Did you say the name of the victims? What's their
yeah.
name?
Let me go back. Name of the victims. Uh, they don't necess. They didn't say the name. Okay, that's Ramon. That's his name. I don't even see any other names in the article because it just refers to them like as third victim, first
Got
victim.
you. A woman. See, that's what I'm saying, P. When since when ain't they been like whoop de woo? She was the greatest. Whoop de blop blop, and her daughter.
36-year-old construction worker and 68-year-old man who was fishing, and a 36-year-old woman was stabbed multiple times, put in critical condition. They didn't say who none of them were.
Sounding Negro to me.
And hold on, wait a minute. Now look at this map now. So he was able to cover that much ground, stabbing folks there.
Look at them gloves we was talking about. That's the Gore-Tex.
Yeah.
I said with the fingertips and the ooty. You called it the Gore-Tex. There's Cuz gloves.
But I'm just saying, look at the map though.
He just went all over town stabbing.
So he got from all the way over there to all the way over there on some like stabbing people up, ambulance called with the description and all of that. He was able to do all that.
And
I
then
mean,
why
even
you go
from
so far and few in between though? Who you looking for?
I, I'm just saying from 30th to 42nd Street. 42nd Street is Times Square, by the way. Yeah, whatever. But I'm saying is that's a long way, fam. You went one side of town to the whole other on some stabbing people up. Boy,
Right.
that's the protection for the complexion, ain't it? Said blood-stained blue towel remained on the sidewalk where the victims collapsed hours after the senseless attack took place. Blah 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 blah. Blee 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 blee. The police is thanking themselves for doing absolutely nothing and letting this guy run all around town to stab everybody.
I'm serious.
A British tourist and a UN diplomat security personnel who witnessed the stabbing helped track down the suspect, sources told the Post, so the police didn't do anything. A cab driver who also watched the attack and believed it to be a robbery following the stabber and alerted the officer Robert Gary, who caught up with the suspect at 46th Street and First Avenue near the Turkish Mission.
Might not be black, and because of all these people jumping in to help to try to save the black people. I don't know about that.
They're not doing that.
They're not doing that.
And yeah. So we'll probably hear about some $2.4 million lawsuits later on down the line because they ancestors was affected by this crime and they need compensation. Huh?
Period. And they didn't do nothing. The city
Yeah.
didn't do nothing.
They didn't experience any of this, but yet they need to be paid. Rivera's rap sheet includes 5 burglary arrests going back to 2023 December, along with
Hold on, that ain't going back, fam. So he just started committing crimes, P? Is that what you're trying to tell me a year ago? Not even a year ago. He just started doing crimes. Okay, so then that would go to maybe he just became mentally ill. Okay, I'll ride with you.
No.
Hold on, I'll ride with you.
No.
Hold on.
He just got over here, fam.
Huh?
He just got over here.
Where did he get mentally ill at? How he just found out? How y'all make him mentally ill?
But they're only going back to 2023 because that was the first crime he did. That's the first crime he got caught for when he got here. He fresh. He illegal. That's why they only go back to 2023.
And so you let him get arrested 9 times before you figured he was mentally ill?
Well, he also pleaded guilty to burglary and assault charges from 3 separate cases in recent months for which he received jail time, per se. Adams says that it's unclear why the suspect was back on the streets and called it a systematic.
Boom.
Y'all got them protections for illegal aliens. That's what y'all not saying.
And y'all took him to a hospital. He been to the psychiatric ward, Pete. So y'all knew that fam was crazy out here running the streets, and y'all just let a killer out on the streets? A stabber, a killer? An illegal stabber and killer?
In October, Rivera was arrested on grand larceny charges after prosecutors said he stole nearly $1,500 acrylic bowl from a shop in Tribeca. Are you a high price criminal too? Your acrylic bowl for $1,500? I mean,
that don't sound crazy to me.
Right? What?
That don't sound crazy.
If you know enough to fence a $1,500 acrylic bowl, fam, there ain't nothing crazy about that.
That seems actually pretty smart that you could conceal the little bowl. Ain't nobody really gonna be on your heels about the bowl.
A $1,500 acrylic bowl? What kind of bowl? Let me look at this. Let me look that up. I got to know.
Well, it was in Tribeca. So
yeah, I know Tribeca. But I'm like,
all through Chelsea, I guess. So yeah.
So he stole one of these, acrylic bowl. One of these. One of them? No, it's only $300. Where's the $1,500 acrylic bowl?
Even the $300, I'm looking like, what?
I can't even find a bowl for $1,500. These say $12.99 and such. I don't get it. Acrylic service bowls. Let me see. Hold on real quick, y'all. We got to do this research. These is only $100 and some dollars. So he stole a $1,500 acrylic bowl? Man, come on now. That ain't crazy. You know what the point is? That ain't crazy.
That's the point. That ain't crazy.
That ain't crazy at all. These bowls is too luxurious, fam.
I'm saying it's genius, fam. The fact that we can't even find a $1,500 acrylic
We
bowl,
know
and he
you
knew right
petty,
where to go to get one.
you peasants. You don't know about a $1,500 bowl, you peasant.
Oh, I found one. Acrylic hand bowl by Jonathan Adler.
Dang.
It's an acrylic bowl the shape of a hand.
Well, this one,
That's
look, I
still
got one.
not 1,500. That's 1,300.
Well, this one's 15. This one's 650. So they getting up there a little bit. They definitely getting up there a little bit. That's 650. That's
You know what else isn't lost on me?
what?
Maybe we need to start making acrylic bowls.
Right. Straight up. I'm like, we in the wrong business, fam.
Real talk.
A $1,500 acrylic bowl, fam.
Real talk, fam.
Anyway, it says that he
Obviously not
pleaded.
doing this right.
He also it says Adams said that he's unclear why the suspect was back on the streets, systematic failure. There's some real question that we need to look at on why he was on the streets and has some severe mental issues that should have been examined and that we are looking to spot in the investigation.
You
Charges
know how
against the
many
subject.
black people is on the street, and I ain't never heard you say we need to figure out why they on the street. But this one immigrant on the street, you're like, we need to figure out how he
that
got
killed
place.
not just a regular immigrant,
A
one that
killer.
killed two people and put one in critical condition immigrant.
Oh,
It's a big difference.
put Cuz back on the spotlight on the Summer Jam screen.
Okay, hold on.
In his new fresh killing gear from the killing fields of Venezuela.
There you go. There you go. Your boy right there. With the fresh Crocs on and everything.
Chilling.
Fresh
Can't tell him
Crocs.
nothing.
Them is fresh Crocs, fam.
Fresh. He just bought them on the car.
Look, he looked like he got little little buttons on them and everything.
And that's a Lululemon backpack.
Straight up. Man, listen. This is ridiculous, fam. That's Eric Adams is Kuna Matata #1. And this is what you get from model citizens. But I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna mold you, fold you, scold you about being on code. And I got 4 words for you. Please go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your vomit, share. If you care about getting black empowerment everywhere, please do that on the platforms that we own, Jones. And just to bring it on home, I've got love with the peace and the blessings and Maloha. I'm out the Doha for Shoha. I ain't crazy as you want to know how, but the illegals gotta go how. Yiggity.
Now, beautiful.